It's time for high school basketball game night. Now here's your play-by-play announcers for tonight's game.
We're here in Middleton City, Alabama for some high school basketball action. We got the Dale County Warriors versus the Houston Academy Raiders, varsity boys. And George, what are your thoughts on this game tonight?
I think it's going to be a pretty good matchup. Dale County coming in, they're 2-4 right now, but they look like they have some athletes out here that's going to be able to compete with the Houston Academy.
Yeah, both of these teams usually pretty good. HA coached by Ron Watson. I'm not sure who the coach for.
I believe his name is James Edmonds.
James Edmonds. Okay, so
this
James
is his
Edmonds
first year
for his cut for Dale County. So Ron Watson's been there a while and he got a pretty good track record. So we'll see what we can do tonight. Looks like we got number 40, Grant Samara, going to tip off for HA, and number 21, Sean Crossley for Dale County. So we'll tip off here whenever they're ready. Dale County wins the tip. Say that we're going out of bounds. Gets the number 11, Eric Crawford. Looks like they're not in any hurry at all. Just slowing it down.
Yeah, it looks like they're just trying to space the floor right now.
He shoots a three. That's good. Three-pointer for Eric Crawford, the senior.
That's a good start right there. Maybe get himself hot for the rest of the game.
Samara working hard down low. They get it back to him. He dished it out at number 3, and it's off. Number 2, Jaquan Barnes on the rebound. And that'll be a jump ball, and I believe it'll be with HA. So number 23, Ashton Klein, will take it out. Three is good, and that's number 23, Ashton Klein.
HA doing a nice job finding the open guys out there on the wing.
They are. So Crawford will bring it down. He finds number. They try to work it down low, but number 23, Klein, breaks it up, and he gets it to Harrison Reeves. Reeves back to Klein. And he was almost open, but 10 closed him off. A nice pass there. Oh, but he couldn't quite get it to go. So Dale County will go the other way with it. I got him on the block, so that'll be on the floor. First foul on HA.
Both teams right now kind of slowing it down on the offensive end.
So Crawford will take it out. He gets it up high to Barnes. He dished out with the three, and it's just short, but a good offensive rebound there by Crawford. He shoots a three, and it'll be and one. Wow. A chance for a 4-point play here for Jaquan Barnes, excuse me.
That's his second three of the night so far. Starting to feel it a little bit.
And he will, a 4-point play. You don't see that very often. They try to get Samara down low, but Dale County closes on him, but he still powers his way for a nice bucket.
He's got nice size down there. I'd like to see H.A. going back down there to the big man.
He looks like a big physical guy. Neither one of these teams have any real tall people. Crawford with the 3 off the mark. With number 13, Chase German, with a nice offensive rebound, and German will take a 3, and he's off. But Mitchell with the rebound for H.A. Working it back down to Samara. Oh, and a block. Not a block, it was a foul on German. So Samara will go to the line to shoot 2. Looks like H.A. will bring in Mitchell Bess off the bench. For Marshall Powell. And Samara makes the first one look good. (7-6), 4:40 to go in the first period. Warriors on top. So Samara makes both. And that's Henry Mitchell with the 3. Excuse me, Landon Elder. He finds Klein, and Klein drives. And a nice bucket by Ashton Klein. Getting to the glass. So H.A. showing they don't just shoot 3s. They get to the glass and work it down low. So they take a 9-7 lead with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Crawford trying to direct traffic. He finds German in the corner, and German gives it off to Barnes. Barnes gives it back to Crawford. No rush here for Dale County. Crawford fires it up, and it's off the mark. And German with a nice offensive rebound over Grant Samara, who has probably got 40 pounds on him, maybe a few more.
I think an inch or 2 also.
Yeah. But Klein comes away with it. Marshall Powell. Oh. So that'll be out of bounds on Dale County H.A. ball. 9-7 H.A. 3:25 to go in the first period. Klein's wide open in the corner, and he knocks it down.
Klein showing he can make that shot if he's left open.
So it's 12-7 H.A. with a nice run here. I believe it's a 6-0 run so far. German looked like he wanted to shoot, but changed his mind, and he will shoot that one. No dice. But Crawford steals it away and gets fouled going up. So he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
And if you're Coach Watson, you got to be a little frustrated right there. H.A. out in there in a zone, so you're not really wanting to give up too many offensive rebounds right there. 3 guys around the goal.
So that foul's going to be on Marshall Powell. And that'll send Crawford to the line to try to end the run. Ooh, in and out. So Dale County brings in a substitution. Khalil Seastrunk. But he makes the second one. So it's 12-8 H.A. Powell gets it over to Klein. Made the 3-pointer last time down. And he's in the same spot he made the last one from. See if he can do it again. Oh, just a little short. But Barnes comes back with the rebound, and they're running a little bit. Crawford backs it out. And they doubled him in the corner. Oh, nice steal there by Marshall Powell. More like an interception. Ooh, and he's patient with the pump fake and comes up with some nice points. Makes it 14-8. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter.
I think if you're Dale County here, you got to start working the ball down low.
Yeah, you know, they're getting into the thing here where they're shooting a bunch of threes, just like you saw right there. And I'm not seeing a lot of patience. You see HA, they're passing the ball, they're finding men, they got open guys. And Powell kind of rushes it, just as we were talking about their offensive patience.
Yeah.
Ooh, Crawford with a nice play in the paint. Wow.
Take right there.
Physical. So it's 14-10. Klein just a little bit too wide for Samara. He's not able to corral it.
It's a good thought, though, right there. They got the big man down there one-on-one.
Oh, yeah, I like it. He's had some success tonight, too.
Yeah, and that's helping them spread the floor.
So we'll see if Dale County takes your advice and tries to work it down low here. I'm with you. You don't want to get to a pattern where you're just shooting a bunch of threes.
Yeah, and as we see right now, their offense is just kind of standing around. Not a whole lot of movement, so it's not really giving their ball handlers anything to pass to.
Crawford in the corner. Ooh, man, way off. But that's going to be a backcourt violation, HA ball, and still seeing a lot of threes from Dale County. And, they're only down by 4, and sometimes these teams can get hot. And you know how three-point shooting teams are, but
I think we need to start seeing some off-ball screens, seeing some guys rotating around. That way you get some open lanes.
Well, I'll tell you another thing. Usually a team that shoots a lot of threes likes to be up-tempo.
That's right.
And they're not up-tempo. Samara down low, working hard. Oh, that's going to be a block there on by number 32. Back to Barnes. And it's off. 40 seconds to go, Samara. And that's a block. Yeah, his feet weren't set. He was kind of fumbling.
Yeah.
So that'll be on Chase German, number 13. And that'll send Samara back to the free throw line. He was 2 for 2 his last trip. Dale County and HA will both make substitutions. Number 32, Parker Devane coming in for HA. I believe number 5, Justice Grimsley for Dale County. So Samara remains perfect on the night from the free throw stripe.
That's what you like to see out of your big man.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Shooting free throws.
(15-10). 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. And Samara continues with perfection. So it's 16-10. Oh, they're going to take that back out because the horn sounded.
I think it was because of a substitution.
And 3 seconds ran off the clock, but nobody noticed it. So Barnes gets it to Crawford. He drives in. Made a nice play last time, and he goes up and gets fouled. And he'll go to the free throw line. He's been doing a good job of getting fouled.
Yeah, taking the ball to the hoop like that is kind of generating some offense for him.
Instead of just firing up threes.
Yeah, exactly.
So Crawford will try his luck, and he's off on the first one. And he'll make the second one, just like last time.
Yep.
So it's 16-11, 20 seconds to go. Marshall Powell brings it down the floor.
I think we're going to see HA just set up for one shot here.
I believe you're correct. Ooh, Powell, a nice move in the paint. And that will not go. So after one, it's HA 18, Dale County 11. So we're here at the start of the second quarter. It's HA 18, Dale County 11. Crawford inbounds it to Barnes. We'll see if Dale County has many adjustments here on offense after kind of being a little stagnant there in the first quarter. And they do work it down low, but get it back out. And he gets his own rebound off the backboard. That was Shun Crossley. That was a pretty interesting play. So that'll be a foul on Crossley. Oh, excuse me. It was on Khalil Seastrunk. So HA works it around. Nice crisp passes. Get a Klein in the corner, but he's doubled immediately. They work it down to Powell, who hadn't as much size down there, and he turns it over. So it'll be Dale County ball. So Barnes brings it down. They're just working around the arch here still. HA playing good defense, not allowing any penetration. (18-13), 6:30 to go. Seastrunk, I think, traveled, yeah, so it'll be HA ball.
Dale County's offense, they're running a swing play right now, just really keeping their guys out there on the perimeter, trying to combat this 2-3 zone. Problem with that is if you're not dropping your shots, you're not really going to have anything effective. HA doing a nice job of closing on the guys in the post.
So there's some sort of substitution issue here. Yeah, the substitution didn't work. I think he had some sort of equipment malfunction. Shirt wasn't tucked in.
Yeah.
Landon Elder is who it was. So they won't recognize the sub. Or either they made him make a different one.
They did. Number 4
So
came
Keem
in.
Jackson on the floor. It was going to be Landon Elder, but his shirt wasn't tucked in. So Klein will take the ball. So there was a foul on the floor on Dale County. And it was on number 5, Justice Grimsley, and Elder will finally get his chance to come in. They'll bring in Elder and Casey Daughtry for Grimsley and Jaquan Barnes. So HA working it down low. Back out to Klein. Good job by Dale County there, not allowing them to have their way. Oh, and a nice play there. Oh, but he just couldn't finish it.
Nice
So
pass.
Crossley with a rebound, and they're running it. He gets in the paint, and he traveled.
I think
So-
for Dale County, though, you want to start pushing the ball like that every chance you get.
Well, you got to force the missed shots. And they did that, so they just got to keep that up. They've been playing pretty good defense.
Oh, yeah, they have.
So we'll see Grant Samara come back in. He's had a pretty good night so far. Ooh, and a nice shot there by number 30. That's Mitchell Bess. And HA still doing a good job of getting in the paint. It's 20-13, 5.5 minutes to go. So that'll be a foul on HA. And was it shooting?
No,
Yeah, it was on the floor.
yeah.
Yeah, it's on the floor. So that's on number 30, Mitchell Bess. Nobody really in foul trouble as far as I know. So we'll finally see Samarachek back in there, post player specialist and free throw specialist. Ooh, and a nice job, but not able to finish it. Kind of a wild shot there a little bit, but I like the fact they're working in the paint more.
I do too.
Let Samara post up. Back out to Powell in the corner to Klein. And he, in and out. That must be Klein's sweet spot. They like to get it to him there. Whoa. With Samara with a big rebound in traffic. And he'll bring it down. Big man bringing it down court.
Want to go back to the
And he posts up. And he travels. I think got a little bit of a hurry. Sometimes you'll see big men do that.
Yeah. But as you see, he's getting the position down there. He ended up making the layup. If it hadn't been for that traveling, it would have been another 2 points. So I look for HA to keep going back to that.
Yeah, he actually has done a very good job of getting in position. He's a strong kid. So Crossley tries to drive, but denied entry. So they get it back out to Crawford.
And Dale County really with nobody in the post.
Another three off. Klein with the rebound. And he gets it up court. Got number 30 in the corner. Best back to Klein. Marshall Powell wide open. So Powell will slow things down, look for another open man. He's got Best wide open over here. And Klein decides to drive instead of taking the three. And it ends up being a good decision because he makes a nice basket. It's 22-13. 3.5 minutes to go till halftime.
Klein showing us not only can he shoot the ball, but he can take the ball to the hoop, too.
He's a versatile player. He's a big guy, too. Gives him a size advantage.
Yep.
Doing a bad pass, but he wrangles it in. Gets it to Crawford. Gets to the baseline, and Samara, yeah, it'll be HA ball. So Dale County with some substitutions. We got number 14, Zach Vitti, coming in, and also number 12, Casey Daughtry. So Powell will bring it down. Get back down to Samara. He's a little bit outside of his range, though, with that. And Klein with a nice physical steal. And he's fouled on the way up. I believe that's going to be on number 12. And it was on Vitti. No, excuse me, Casey Daughtry. So Klein will shoot two. Chance to go up double digits here with this free throw. And it didn't go. 22-13, 3 minutes to go. Second free throw attempt coming up for Ashton Klein. HA brings a little bit of a size in. They bring in number 15, Alex Edge, and number 10, Henry Mitchell.
See Coach Watson keeping his kids fresh over there.
Hey, he runs a deep bench, looks like, and that's always a sign of a good team.
That's right.
When you feel like you got a lot of players you can play with.
Yep.
So Klein makes the second one, and Dale County decides to take a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout. So with 3 minutes to go, it's HA 23, Dale County 13. So after the Dale County timeout, they'll take the ball out. Now they're on in the floor. It's 23-13 with 3 minutes to go in the second period. We'll see a new player on for Dale County we ain't seen tonight. That's number 30, Anthony Williams. He's a big guy. Ooh, and a nice steal there by number 15, Alex Edge. And they're going to say he traveled.
Nice play on defense, though, to read that skip pass.
It was. So Eric Crawford will bring it up. He's been the offensive leader tonight for Dale County. Gets it to Crossley. He takes a shot down low, but it won't go. Klein with a rebound, dishes off to Powell. And he's in the paint. Oh, and that'll be.
I was going to say, I thought it was going to be off of.
Yeah, I thought it hit off his leg.
Yeah.
So it'll stay with HA.
Yeah, the man right there in the post. 5 seconds.
5 seconds. So so. Marshall Powell couldn't find an open man in 5 seconds, so that ain't illegal. Crossley looks for an open man, and he travels. Wow, that's his second travel. And that wasn't any good.
Dale County still just having a hard time penetrating that zone of HA's.
So Powell brings it down. He's been doing the point guard for the last little bit. Ooh, and he gets
defense
broken up. And Crossley brings it down. And I bet he wished he was the only one. I bet he wished he broke free so he could have dunked.
Yeah, that's right.
But it's 23-15. Dale County makes it an 8-point game. Oh, and he
very nice.
Comes pretty close to dunking.
Very nice.
About as close as you can come by actually doing it.
I think we're starting to see a little bit of life out of Dale County.
Yeah,
kind of found some rhythm here with some pressure on defense.
Yeah, 6-point game, 23-17, 1:33 to go till half.
I think that just needs to be their MO right now, having a hard time getting some baskets on the offensive end.
It looks like
they need to turn some defense into offense.
It looks like they're going to a little trap, and looks good. So they force a turnover, and they'll try to make it a 4-point game. Crossley tries to find somebody. Gets to his big man in the corner. German thinks about shooting, doesn't. Gets it over to Crawford. He's been quiet the last few minutes. German wide open. If he can nail it, it's a big one. Oh, ooh, a nice offensive rebound there by 30. And the tip just won't go. And that's probably going to be on Dale County. It was getting pretty physical down there.
Doing a nice job of getting some offensive rebounds, though.
It was. Well, you know, they brought number 30, Anthony Williams, in. And he's a pretty big, muscular guy, so he gives him that dimension.
Yeah, getting physical down there with
long arms. So under a minute to go. It's 23-17. Oh, and a nice steal there by number 33, Elijah Ray. And he's immediately fouled by a HA player. I forget who it was.
Dale County doing a nice job now getting in those.
Yeah, they are. They turned the intensity up.
They did.
And they're passing up three-pointers, which they weren't earlier. Did a good job not to travel there. Samara wide open. Ooh, and a nice block by Ray. Dale County on the move. Gets it to Barnes. Whoa! My goodness.
What a play.
Sean Crossley with a monster jam. My goodness, he came out of nowhere. So it's a 4-point game, 23-19. My goodness. And that should be a energy boost.
I was going to say, that's a momentum builder right there, Cliff.
My goodness. Samara gets it, not a size advantage down low. Oh, and he traveled. Made the shot, but traveled before. So with 7.3 seconds to go.
We're going to see HA press right here.
Rightfully so. They get it up to Williams. And he muscles his way, gets it to Barnes, and it goes. So a 2-point game here with a nice run going into the half from the Dale County Warriors. So it's 23-21 at halftime. So we're back after halftime. It's HA 23, Dale County 21. HA will take the ball out to start the second half. That was a good first half of basketball. It's only a 2-point game, and I believe it'll be down on the wire here. So Marshall Powell brings it across half court, gets over to Klein. Klein gets it back to Powell. Klein down to Samara. Samara goes up, comes up short. works hard to get the rebound and is able to knock it off the Dale County player and retain possession.
Samara really working hard down there in the post.
He is a hard worker. So Klein with the three, a little long. Crawford with the rebound. Crawford hands it off to Barnes. Crossley. So that'll be a push on Marshall Powell. They'll stay on the floor. So Crawford will throw it up high. Gets it back. Dished it out to Barnes. And that'll be just short. And Samara with a rebound. Powell gets it up court to Reeves. And Reeves goes up strong. And he draws a foul. So Harrison Reeves, number 3, will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. His team up by 2 with 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Missed the first one. HA will bring in Mitchell Bess for Campbell Mitchell. And Harrison Reeves makes the second one. So I'll put HA up 24-21. Ooh, and a nice block there by Ashton Klein, denying Eric Crawford. And that'll be a foul on Crawford.
Yeah, he got a little out of control right there.
Yeah, he did. So that'll bring Mitchell Best to take it out and give it to Marshall Powell.
Powell taking his time coming up court.
Yeah. Ooh, and a sloppy turnover.
Yeah.
There by Harrison Reeves. He just kind of lost it. I don't know if it was off his foot or what happened. But anyway, it'll be Dale County ball. Crawford brings it up court. Dale County not in any hurry. They'll get it to Elder. Elder back to Crawford. And so that'll be a foul on Mitchell Bess in the corner. I guess he just got him with the body. Dale County will bring in Akeem Jackson. He'll get Jaquan Barnes out. So Crossley gets it over to Elder. Back to Jackson.
Here we see the Dale County offense again, just swinging it outside on the perimeter, not really trying to get the ball into the middle, just settling for jump shots.
So Crossley gets it inside. He comes up short, doesn't hit anything. Samara with a nice rebound. He's been a good player for them down low tonight. Powell weaving in and out of traffic. Can't finish it. Klein with a nice offensive rebound, and he travels.
And that's really been the Achilles heel for HA tonight. They started out hot in the first quarter, but in the second quarter they had about 7 turnovers, and here we go again in the third quarter. They've already got 3 so far.
So Cross will get in the paint, and he goes up. Just can't finish it around the rim. Crawford will try his luck inside, and he,
there we go,
with a left-handed shot, real delicate. So Crawford's been the offensive leader tonight.
Dale County's coming out with a press now, too.
And it looked good. They had him hemmed up, but he was able to get out of it somehow.
Yeah, I think Coach Edmonds is starting to realize that this pressure is getting to HA right now, causing a lot of turnovers.
That foul will be on number 33, Elijah Ray. Powell inbound the ball next to his bench. Gets it into Reeves. 1-point game. HA on top. Klein in the corner wide open, and I'm surprised he didn't take that. And he won't pass that one up, though. Ooh. But a nice rebound there by Mitchell Bess. And he's fouled. A lot of people disagree with that call. But whether or not they disagree with it, it don't matter. Mitchell Bess set the free throw line shooting 2.
Exactly.
And he comes closer than he'd like to airballing. And Dale County with a big substitution. They bring in Anthony Williams, Casey Daughtry, and who's the other one? I believe that's Chase German. Crawford gets over to Williams. He gets in the paint. Kind of a bad pass there, but Daughtry comes up with it, but gets it taken away from him by Mitchell Bess, and he's off on the run. Klein down to Marshall Powell. Klein gets in the paint, gets in good position, and is very patient, but just can't quite finish the shot, and he's on the floor, and he's in pain. So we'll get a stoppage of play here for the injured player, Ashton Klein. He went in the paint and looked like he, I don't know what exactly happened.
Looks like he's holding his wrist right now.
Yeah, so while they tend to the injured player, we'll take a timeout. It's 25-23, HA. So after the injury timeout, Ashton Klein apparently had some type of wrist injury. Thankfully, it looks like he's okay. Coaches just took care of him, and he kind of shaking it off. That's a big blow for HA because he's done a nice job tonight on the perimeter end, getting in position on defense, and he's done a lot of things.
Yeah, getting offensive rebounds, shooting the 3.
So they'll bring in Alex Edge for the injured Ashton Klein. He's got pretty good size in him, too. He looks like he's probably a 6'3" guy. So Harrison Reeves will take it out up around half court for HA. And he gets it into Marshall Powell.
HA slow and steady here on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've done a good job of being patient tonight. Ooh, and a steal there. Oh, and he's free. And a nice layup there by number 4, Akeem Jackson, off the steal. And it's a tie ball game here for the first time in quite a while. 4 minutes to go, the third quarter. Over to Samara in the corner. And
I don't think you want him out there. I think you want him down in the post.
that's what I was just going to say. So, Daughtry does a good job of saving it. Oh, and the pass is tipped, and Samara comes up with the steal, and he'll get it over to Powell. And they're denying Samara any looks. Well, they leave a wide open 3, and he knocks it down. That's number 30, Mitchell Bess, with a nice 3-point shot, much needed. Actually, they're saying that was a 2. So it's 27-25.
That's what you need, though, on the offensive end. To close Samara out down there on the low block, that jump shot should open things up for him.
Definitely. So Anthony Williams with a nice pass. And Casey Daughtry comes up with a nice basket in the post off a nice assist from Anthony Williams. So it's a tie game again, 27-27. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Harrison Reeves looks to shoot, but gives it off to Marshall Powell, and he does shoot, and he's just off the mark. Mitchell Bess with a tough rebound, but can't quite seal the deal. And that's a push. So that's going to be on Marshall Powell, and I think that might be his third or so. So
yeah, just got a little too anxious there.
Yeah.
Reaching in on the loose
it might
ball.
not be a bad foul because he might have been down here slam dunking it.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's 27-27, 2:43 in the third quarter. Crossley surveys, gets it out to Walding. He tries the left-hander again, but won't go. Oh, and a nice pass down to Williams. And he's real physical, and he gets the basket.
Very nice, very nice play there by Walton. Sticking with the shot, following it, finding the open man there on the low block for a nice layup.
And H.A. breaks the press, gets it to Samara off a series of nice passes. And we're seeing some tempo from Dale County now, which I like.
And I think they're going to call that on the floor.
And, man, that's another foul on Powell. I believe that might be his third or fourth. So it's 29-29. Ashton Klein comes back in after being injured earlier. So good to see that wasn't too serious. They'll also bring in number 10, Henry Mitchell.
Yeah, he's going to come in for Powell. I think they're going to try to save him here because I believe that was his fourth foul.
Yeah, and he's their primary ball handler, it looks like.
Yeah.
Which I do have other guys that can handle it, but he's the one that's been running it. So Crossley's doubled in the corner. They get it down to German. And, yeah, that's a travel. That was awkward movement for sure.
Yeah. Nice pass, though, to find the man on the low block.
It was. Their offense is coming alive a little bit.
They are.
So another press look from Dale County. And a high pass to Klein. He does a good job of composing himself and getting it off to number 10. And Reeves streaks up court. So Samara will have it in the corner, not where he likes to be, but Klein gets in position down low and scores while surrounded by three people. So a nice layup for Ashton Klein. It's 31-29 in the 1:45 to go in the third period. And Crossley gets it over to Williams, and he'll penetrate. And he tries to make a nice basket in traffic, but can't. And Walden comes out with a rebound. Anthony Williams with a rebound. And Anthony Williams finally finishes the deal for Dale County. Tie ball game. He's trapped, gets it up to, an edge, turns it over. A nice turnover forced by Dale County, and Grant Samara ran over for that ball, and he hadn't got up yet, and he finally does get up. I hope he didn't run anything crazy over there.
We're starting to see the pressure from Dale County's full court press starting to get to H.A. A lot of crazy passes, just, creating some turnovers for him, which is really good.
Well, the object of the press is to force the long pass.
That's right.
So, and they've definitely did that right there.
That's right. Doing a nice job of turning their defense into offense.
So it's 31-31, 1:14 to go in the third period. Tight ball game. Well, obviously tight as you can get.
Yeah.
So Anthony Williams. Crossley with the floater. Can't quite finish it. We've seen Dale County have some success, though, since they settled down and stopped taking a bunch of crazy threes.
Yep.
Oh, and yeah, he came in there a little strong. That's going to be a foul on Barnes.
Just a little late there on the read.
Yeah, just a tad. Late and violent.
Yeah.
So Klein will take it out down here by the scorer's table. Ooh, and another turnover. And we see what Crossley did last time. Oh, man, not as exciting.
We're starting to see, with H.A.'s primary ball handler out, we're starting to see a lot of turnovers. This press causing a lot of problems.
Look at this. Just said you talk about it. Another turnover.
Yeah.
So Anthony Williams is running with it. Oh, and he's probably, that's a charge. He was doing all kinds of stuff.
I think that was one of those calls. Could have gone either way, though.
So they'll call that on number 30, Anthony Williams, a charge. Dale County fans not encouraged by the call. But they have the lead, 33-31, just inside 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Klein in the corner.
Looking for some help right now.
And he put his hand on him, on his chest. That's another foul on Anthony Williams. He's just can't put your hands on people.
Yeah, and if you're Anthony Williams there, you don't want to do that. You had a nice trap set up in the corner. Guy that is a big man, who's not a primary ball handler, looking for some relief, couldn't find it. So kind of a bad foul right there.
So Klein come to the free throw line. I believe he's 50% on the night.
This is where you win ball games right here.
Ooh, and he'll be under 50% now. Williams gets it off to Walding. Excuse me, Crawford. Williams penetrates, finds Crawford under the basket. It'll go.
Nice.
As time expires in the third quarter.
That's a nice pass there by Williams.
It was. So Dale County with a 4-point lead going into the fourth quarter. And this has been a good ball game tonight here, George.
Definitely has. Definitely has.
So, number 10, Landon Elder, dished it off to Williams. Williams dished it off, and Hill, number 14, will draw the foul. Zach Vitti, hadn't seen much of him tonight, but he does some good stuff here in the fourth quarter. Best quarter to do it in.
Like I said earlier, these are big plays right here, big free throws. That's how you put a team away.
And he heard you. He makes the first one. So Dale County, 4-point lead. And he missed the second one, but gets his own rebound off a free throw. Anthony Williams.
I'll slow it up here.
Yeah, he don't need to be taking that shot. Crossley gets it in the paint and loses the ball. Bad turnover there. Just out of control.
Yeah, not really the possession you want there for Dale County.
And it's supposed to be 36-31. So Vitti loses it.
Nice pass.
And he finds Landon Elder under the basket to make it 37-31. And I think it's supposed to be 38-31. I think they missed one of those free throws.
Nice block right there. Nice block.
And
she's signaling Dale County ball, but I think they're going to get together here. It did look like it went off the Dale County foot.
And this lady, I don't know her name, but she's been refereeing as long as I've been watching basketball around here.
I was going to say.
And she's going to get it right.
That's right. And they do. It's going to be HA ball.
She is a good referee.
We see Powell come back in, so this might create a spark here for HA getting their primary ball handler back in.
And they finally corrected the score. It is 38-31, so we weren't crazy. Harrison Reeves brings the ball across. They double him, get it to Klein. He's a three-shooter, but not that time. But he gets his own rebound somehow, and he's fouled, so he'll go to the free throw line.
And that's what you like to see out of your players right there. Shooting their shot, but not being confident that's going in, so they follow it, go down there and get second chance opportunities. And now you see he's going to be shooting 2 at the free throw line.
So we'll see Dale County's best offensive player come back in for him, Crawford. He's had a pretty good night. 6:52 to go. It's a 7-point Dale County lead. Klein makes the first one. 6-point lead. So they'll bring in Crawford for Daughtry. And Dale County running a deep bench too. And Klein missed the second one, so he stays true with about his average. And Crossley gets it to Williams, and he's wide open. Can't knock it down. And he's hemmed up. Vitti cuts him off. And this could be interesting.
That was close.
He'll get it back to Powell. Reeves double teamed immediately. Oh, they break it up. But he corrals it.
A nice pass.
Klein's got it wide open, but he loses it, and it'll be Dale County ball. Wow. And they had a wide open shot, but he was just kind of freaked out, I think.
Yeah, nice pass there from Reeves to find Klein down low. Unfortunately,
it was under pressure. He was double teamed immediately. But after the mistake, It'll be Dale County ball, and they'll look to see what they can do on defense. Vitti with the ball. Cross court to Crossley. He gets in the paint with a nice spin move, and he finished
nice
it up.
move.
Nice job there by Sean Crossley to make it 40-32 with 6 minutes to go in the game.
Dale County doing a nice job settling for high percentage shots now.
They are. In the first quarter, they kind of dug themselves in a hole by just coming out and shooting threes. And since then, they've been a little bit more aggressive on defense and has been able to get some more high percentage shots. And a nice block there by Crossley. And it's up, and it's in. That's number 10, Landon Elder, with a big three-pointer to give this team an 11-point lead. It's 43-32, 5.5 minutes to go. Ashton Klein with a three, and he answers right back.
That's a big shot right there.
It was a big shot, so it's 43-35. 5:15 to go in the game. Back and forth action right here. Elder, and he's off the mark, trying to get hot. And when you come up empty on offense, you can't set your press.
That's right.
Samara for a three. He's trying to show he's a jack of all trades.
Yeah, I don't think.
And Elder's flashing open, and he's under the basket. We'll see what Klein can do. And they call the foul. Klein fouled him, so that'll bring Landon Elder shooting 2 free throws at the free throw line.
If you're HA, you don't want to see your big man out there at the three-point line shooting threes like that. You want to get better possessions.
No, you don't. Which we're saying big man. He's 6'2".
Well, big man on this court.
Right. So he might have it in him. But it seems like he's been more effective under the basket.
Definitely. He's more physical down there. That's where you want him.
He's a strong kid. So Elder short on the first one. So they'll bring Klein and Reeves out. Oh, excuse me, they don't bring Klein out. They just bring him to the bench to get some towel treatment. So Elder makes the second one. So it's a 9-point Warrior lead here. Marshall Powell brings the ball down court. Does a good job of penetrating and finding Samara.
Very nice pass.
Very nice pass. Under control. Marshall Powell's got some fouls, though, so he's... Elder with a big three. Short. And HA's off to the races. And they'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And that's number 12, Robert Dunlap. That's going to be shooting the free throws. 4:17 to go in the fourth quarter. It's 44-35, Dale County. That foul's on Anthony Williams. That's his third. Well, this is interesting. HA's coach is saying that there's some sort of issue because you have to be 18 to run the scorebook. So I don't know what's going to happen here.
I think the discrepancy started because he was saying they didn't add the last 2 points on their last possession. And that is carried over into him saying that Dale County's scorekeeper is not old enough.
Yeah. Well, I know the HA's scorekeeper lady, and she's a veteran, so she's probably right.
Yeah.
And if she's saying there's something wrong, something's probably wrong. So we'll take a timeout while we get this fixed. It's 44-37, Dale County. So after we had a timeout there we had a debate between the HA coach and the referees about a rule that states you have to be 18 to run the book. And the home bookkeeper obviously ain't 18. And they were saying that they forgot to count points, but it ended up not mattering because the home book is the book you got to go by.
Yep.
So, ended up nothing happened. So, we're shooting free throws. And it's a 5-point game now.
We're going to see HA come out here in a full court press. Well, maybe not, because they pulled everybody back.
It was full court man.
Yeah.
So they get it down to Williams. Ooh, a nice defense by HA to force a turnover. So we see a little defensive spark from them. So HA tries to work it back down low to Klein. Again, they're double teaming him though.
Nice pass.
Nice pass there. And it's turned over.
Yeah, just mishandled there.
And a nice move there by Crawford. And he draws a foul.
And they're in the bonus now.
Yeah,
so
they're in the bonus. So, yeah, double bonus looks like. So he'll shoot 2. Makes the first one. Excuse me. HA's in the double bonus. Well, it's a 6-point game, 3:30 to go. Nice rebound there by Klein. They push it up court. Gets it to Dunlap, and he loses the ball, but it'll stay with HA. And I don't think I've ever heard of anything like that, somebody arguing that the scorekeeper's too young to be doing it.
I agree, but you want to know something? I think the only reason it came into play is because the home books is the book you go by. So I think that's why Coach Watson was playing that card.
And they missed the 2 points. Vitti off the mark. And Crossley tries to come in with a slam. And Klein with a rebound. So it's going the other way. HA, Samara's got it. He gives a nice move.
You got to go back
Dunlap
to the
wide open, and he travels with it. Would have been off anyway, but, man, untimely travel.
I think right there you got to go back to Samara. He had the position on the low block. You're trying to get high percentage shots down 6 right now. So.
Yeah, not so much desperation.
Yeah.
It's 3 minutes to go, not 30 seconds.
Right.
So we'll see Dale County probably try to work on the clock a little bit. No shot clock in high school basketball, so theoretically they could just hold it, which probably won't. So Klein with another rebound. He's probably got 10 of those tonight. Dunlap finds Samara in the corner. Samara finds Powell in the corner. He makes a nice inside move. Back to Samara. He can't handle it.
Nice thought there by Powell, though.
It was. So that'll be a turnover. Goes to Crawford. He takes his time bringing it down. Good pass to Vitti. And it's a travel.
Yeah.
So it'll go the other way.
I think if you're Dale County here with 2 minutes left, you're going to try to slow the pace a little bit of this game. They're getting a little erratic on the offensive end and kind of creating some turnovers that's leaving HA, some opportunities to get back in this thing.
Yeah, sometimes you see teams that have success with up-tempo offenses struggle down the stretch and blow leads because they get out of their element. So there's 2 sides to it, I guess.
Yeah.
So Dunlap will take it in the corner. He's a 10th grader.
Coach Watson's going to call a timeout here.
So HA takes the timeout with 2 minutes to go. It's 45-39 Dale County. So after the HA timeout, it's 45-39, 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. HA is in the double bonus. So Dunlap gives it to Reeves. We get it to Samara down low, which is what they had a lot of success doing earlier in the game.
And I think that's what you want to do right now for the rest of the game. Just try to get as many high percentage shots as you can.
Well, you want to work it down low and try to get fouled too because you're in a double bonus.
Right.
So they'll bring Anthony Williams off. I believe that's his 4th foul.
Young
Bull
man's
in the
played hard
shot.
tonight.
So Samara. Ooh, that's his first missed free throw of the night. Well, I guess they weren't in the double bonus.
One more foul and they will be.
So Dale County takes our advice and does slow it down. And they get it back out to Barnes. Barnes over to Jackson, and Jackson back over to Crawford. He fakes the pass. 1:18 to go in the game, 6-point lead, and HA will foul. That'll be on Robert Dunlap. I think he's just trying to stop the clock more than anything. So that'll bring Eric Crawford to the line to shoot 2.
HA just needs to extend that defense out a little bit more. They're letting Dale County make too many passes with no pressure on them right now. Being down 6, you want to get guys hands in their face.
Well, Harrison Reeves does a little spin move, nice pass to Klein, and he drains a big 3-point.
Big shot right there by Ashton
Big
Klein.
3-point shot by Ashton Klein. With 1 minute to go in this ball game, makes it a 3-point game. So we'll take a timeout too. It's HA 42, Dale County 45. So after HA takes a timeout after a big 3-pointer from Ashton Klein to make it a 3-point game, it's 45-42, Dale County on top. We see HA come out in a full court defense. Elijah Ray takes it out. Tries to get it to Crawford, but can't. Gets it to Akeem Jackson, and that's a good foul because he had a man streaking.
Yes, he did.
So that'll send number 4, Akeem Jackson, to the line to shoot free throws. And that's a big free throw to make it a 4-point game.
Oh, lane violation.
Oh, goodness.
No basket. It's going to be a lane violation. HA ball.
It's a big deal.
It's a very big deal.
So 3-point game after a big foul there by Dale County. Untimely lane violation. Klein trying to find somebody. Can't. Dunlap open in the corner. They get it down to Samara, and he makes a nice move to make it a 1-point game. So Crawford does a crossover, gets Dunlap off of him, gets it across half court. So that'll send Crawford to the line to shoot free throws. Tight game here, 1-point game, 34.7 seconds to go. It's 45-44, Dale County.
Big free throws right here.
Very big. So Crawford comes to the line. The senior. Drains it. Well, it's 46-44, 34 seconds to go. And he makes them both. 2 big free throws there. And so Dale County will take a timeout with 34 seconds to go. So after the Dale County timeout, it's 47-44, Dale County on top. 34 seconds to go. So Dale County with a full court defense. They get a decline in the corner. He gets it back. And a good job by Harrison Reeves to get open up court and give his man an outlet.
That's going to be a charge.
Oh, and a block. But
wow.
He didn't. The shot didn't go in. So he'll go to the line, shoot 2. And that's on number 4, Akeem Jackson. Harrison Reeves knocks down the first one. Big free throws here. So HA elects to take a timeout. So after the HA timeout, it's 47-45 with 26.1 seconds to go. Harrison Reeves just made a free throw. He'll shoot his second one right now. Oh, and it's just off. Oh, he's kind of weird hesitation there on the call.
It was.
But he'll stay with HA. 2-point game. Harrison Reeves will take it out. They got a play drawn up.
Got the big man there in the middle.
They try to get it to Samara. He turns around, loses the ball, gets it back. Ray plays good defense. And Klein will foul to stop Crawford, and he'll go to the free throw line. He made 3 big free throws last time down. With 16 seconds to go, Dale County with an opportunity to go up by 2 possessions here. Nails the first one. And nails the second one.
And HA is going to take another timeout here.
And so HA takes a 30-second timeout with 16 seconds to go, down by 4. So HA will take the ball out on the other end of the court. Down by 4, 16 seconds to go in the game. Dale County coming out with a full court defense. Oh, and a nice interception there by Eric Crawford. Man, he had his eyes on that the whole way, just read his mail. So Crawford at the free throw line again. He's made some big ones so far, not the one you want at the line. So it's 49-45, 14.6 seconds to go. Hits the first one to go up by 5. Oh, but missed the second one. But they get offensive rebound, but missed the shot. Klein going down the court. 10 seconds to go. Pass it to Reeves. He shoots up a 3, and it's off, way off, and that'll do it. Dale County goes on to win. Oh, man. So that'll do it with Dale County coming out on top, 50-45. On behalf of George Willard, the cameraman / announcer, and me, Cliff Nyman, we wish you a good night.